Today Corey came over to my wood shop. We're gonna see what we can make. I need a new carpet python cage and
I need some new Aki cages.
So here we go, let's do it.
So now that everything's rough cut, what are we doing next?
We're gonna take all of our pieces, run it through the table saw, make sure everything's the perfect size so it fits good.
Alright guys, so for the ventilation on this cage, we're going to pull a little bit of inspiration from Garrett Hartle at Reach Out Reptiles. Let's show them what we got.
Yeah, if you're talking to Garrett, he uses this just iron jack is what they call it. It's a sheeting material you can get right from Home Depot. Basically, it's something that is smooth, where it's not going to hurt the animal, but it still provides good ventilation. I'm going to put it right in here in our recessed slots, and then I'm going to trim it in. A little bit of this stuff here. And the reason I decided to go with this rather than having vent holes in the back or having, you know, air ducts or whatever people are doing, I like this because once I get this thing all fit in here, screwed into place, I then have the ability to take foam board and put foam board in here and block it off and use as little or as much ventilation as I need depending on the time of year. At least that's how it's going to work here in Michigan because, yeah, our weather's a little screwy around here, so we kind of have to be prepared. I'm going to get this all set, put together, and see how it comes out.
We're going to take these sliding rails that we cut earlier. They're going to go here, we're going to seal them in, put a few small screws into it, do the same on the top, and that way it'll hold a 10-inch piece of glass perfect, and we can have a double sliding door, and we'll show you what happens.
Alright guys, so we got this all assembled. I made it for my my dwarf retics and possibly carpet pythons. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here yet. Let me explain to you why I did what I did. So I'm going to have some sliding glass doors. It's the only thing we have left is to order some sliding glass doors. We made some tracks for them to run in. So once those get in, we'll show you guys some pictures. Check out our Instagram or something to pick up on that. When we were down at Reach Out Reptiles with Garrett Hartle, I noticed all his cages had this on it, so I asked him why. Because when his cage is pushed all the way into the back and he has cages side to side, his vent holes don't work that great, so he puts them on the front. I actually really like that idea to have the vent holes in the front. That way it's easier to regulate temperature and everything in there too. So yeah, I went with that. I think maybe on the next time I'm going to make this out of one solid piece so it doesn't look like a bunch of pieces put together. I think it looks kind of cheap. I put a shelf in there because I like to expand my floor space a little bit. Yeah, I think it's going to work good. I think everyone's going to like it. And, well, snakes will be happy, and that's what's important to me. If you guys have any questions or you want a tank built, I'll probably build one for you.
Say that again, Jay?
If you want a tank built, I know a guy that can build them. Oi. I mean, there's a lot of good options out there for tanks right now. Animal plastics is awesome. I own some animal plastic tanks. There's a couple other guys that are doing it, custom PVC tanks, and really, I mean, if you guys want to wait 4 months for an animal plastics, then I mean it's good. You're not gonna be disappointed. They make great stuff. If you want something else, you want to take a look at what we got, and you're in the southeast Michigan area, because I don't know how to ship these yet. You come pick one up, we'll make it for you, assembled, everything, or I can deliver it. I don't know. We'll see. That was really bad marketing, so.
All right, so all Jay's terrible marketing aside, real quick, this is a heavy front vent cage. It's got a 10-inch opening here, and it's 15 inches tall, 24 inches deep, and 48 inches wide. So it's kind of a standard 4x2 cage. If the extra height's really nice, it allows him to have that shelf so that they can have the retics to have all that extra space, especially the dwarf retics that are constantly moving like he has. And then having this large bar here is nice. He can have 3 full inches of substrate, still have a little bit of room for a sliding glass, so that way he can have a nice thick layer of that Repti chip we love.
We showed us building this for my dwarf retics. It's kind of a prototype cage. I put it together, it's functional. There's a few things I didn't like on it, didn't look good enough to me. Like right here, looks very put together. It basically looks like it's scrapped, very homemade, not very quality, not quality enough for me. But it was enough for me to learn. From this cage, I was able to make this cage, which I think looks a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. If you look at the lines, this is good. You don't see any seams. You can see the seam here. I didn't like the seam, so I took that away.
This is all
inlay.
This is all one piece. So the whole front is made out of a single piece, made jigs, routed out the whole inside. So there's no seams, no edges.
I'm gonna call the glass company on Monday, find out how much glass is, and I guess that's probably gonna be the deciding factor is what a good price on glass would be. Maybe I can get your guys' opinion on this. I don't really like all these screws. To me, it looks a little cheesy having that many screws in it. I have a way of making pocket screws on the inside that'll hold it together so you don't actually see any screws. So maybe I'll try that on the next one. We'll see how it looks. If we can make some seamless outside cages, I think it'll be a pretty good deal. You know, if you're ever in the southeast Michigan area, stop by, I'll make something up for you.
So for those of you guys who don't realize, this is 2 solid days of doing nothing but cutting PVC cages and doing research work on everything that we need to make this stuff work. So.
Oh yeah, this like 5-minute video was definitely like a 20-hour process. So now that we got it down.
Saturday and Sunday since I woke up, I've been at his basement or at the hardware stores picking up stuff for this. So it's been a long day, long weekend, but it was worth it. I'm real happy with the product we came out with, and who knows, if you're lucky, maybe it'll come out to you. Do you have an outro to hit us with?
Nope.